A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, the House Oversight Committee's Democrats have unveiled a series of photographs taken from the estate of the late Jeffrey Epstein, stirring up controversy and raising eyebrows across the political spectrum. The release, which occurred on December 12, 2025, includes a total of 19 images from a staggering collection of 95,000 photos obtained from Epstein's estate, featuring a veritable who's who of influential figures, including President Donald Trump, former President Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, and others. The images, released without captions or context, have prompted a flurry of reactions from both sides of the political aisle. Among the most notable is a monochrome photograph of Trump with 6 women, their identities obscured, which has led to speculation and concern regarding the nature of the relationships depicted. The Democrats on the committee stated that these troubling images necessitate further inquiries into Epstein's connections with some of the world's most powerful individuals. In a social media post, the House Oversight Committee's Democrats expressed their intent to shed light on the disturbing implications of these photos, stating, "These disturbing images raise even more questions about Epstein and his relationships with some of the most powerful men in the world." However, the lack of context surrounding the images has led to accusations from Republicans that the Democrats are engaging in a politically motivated smear campaign against Trump and others featured in the photos. Republicans on the Oversight Committee have accused their Democratic counterparts of chasing headlines by selectively releasing a handful of photos while ignoring the broader context of the investigation into Epstein's activities. They argue that the Democrats have cherry-picked images to create a misleading narrative about Trump and his alleged associations with Epstein. A spokeswoman for the House Oversight Committee stated, "Once again, Ranking Member Robert Garcia, Democrat California, and Oversight Committee Democrats are cherry-picking photos and making targeted redactions to create a false narrative about President Trump." The ongoing fallout from the release of these images comes as the Department of Justice faces a deadline to publicly release documents related to Epstein's case. The law, passed by Congress and signed by Trump, allows for certain redactions concerning Epstein's victims but prohibits withholding information based on embarrassment or political sensitivity. Among the images released, one particularly eye-catching photo features a bowl of novelty condoms with a caricature of Trump on the wrapping. Another image depicts Trump seated next to a woman on a private plane, with his tie loosened, raising further questions about the nature of his relationship with Epstein. Critics of the release have pointed out that while the photos may be sensational, they do not provide evidence of wrongdoing on Trump's part. The release of these photographs has reignited discussions about Epstein's connections to high-profile individuals and the implications of those relationships. Epstein, a convicted sex offender, was known for his connections to the elite, and the release of these images has led to renewed scrutiny of the powerful figures who associated with him. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the ramifications of this photo release are likely to be felt for some time. The Democrats' decision to unveil these images without context has been met with criticism, and it remains to be seen how this will impact the ongoing investigations into Epstein's activities and the relationships he cultivated. In the coming weeks, lawmakers will be closely watching the Justice Department's compliance with the deadline for releasing additional documents related to Epstein's case. The implications of these releases could have far-reaching effects on the political landscape, especially as the country approaches the midterm elections. As the story unfolds, the public will be left to grapple with the questions raised by these photographs and the broader implications of Epstein's connections with powerful individuals. The controversy surrounding the release of these images underscores the complexities of the political landscape and the ongoing quest for accountability in the wake of Epstein's heinous actions. In conclusion, the release of photographs from Jeffrey Epstein's estate featuring prominent figures like President Trump and former President Clinton has sparked a heated debate about the implications of their associations with the convicted sex offender. As investigations continue and more information comes to light, the political ramifications of this release are sure to be significant, shaping the narrative leading into the upcoming elections and beyond. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.